ngoma ajarong mana ngo lupa ngok kita the largest community in the middle category malai. Then also the largest community in the middle category malai. Then also no families apartment mana ni ijo অবস্থা মানে অত হিরে কিন্তু আবার এমন ল অত ল কিন্তু মানে আপার লোয়ার মা ক্যাডার মারা যে স্কোর রেঞ্জ উমার খারে সুগা ইয়া যে স্কোর রেঞ্জ মা না উদাহরণে কিন্তু আচামা চিকেকু নাম তো কি ইউরে আগোই যে উদয় করে গেছে whether it is feasible or not, whether it is approved or not, ইয়া তো টেস্ট অংশ করো কেমন টেস্ট এবং বার্ডলেটস টেস্ট ক্রেব অজ্ঞান ইয়া তো মাপে আছে according to মানে এই টেস্ট কেমন টেস্ট মা প্রচার যদি ইয়া টেস্ট মা যদি 40% যদি অ্যাচিভ করতে হচ্ছে এটা জন্য এই যে মানে যে এসএস রেজাল্ট এবং যে পরে স্কেল চাপতে হতে পারে তো ngai dem ran te ngai dem ta gile to lera ma yes kuma ran charo 59% ro tyo yes go kapade seprate juga ngaje to chalu chahe go medium yes go is social economic je status chalu cha e test অনুযায়ী yes go 59% yes go support rare nani dijona pro hero charo okay de pore ke isa ya chamte kongre মানে তাতে দেন ইসে ফাইন্ডিংস না না তো তিন মেজর কম্পোনেন্টস আই ফ্যাক্ট নামা ঠিক আপনারা নালো তো নালো ইয়াতে 9 components we have taken into consideration but out of that the as far as the PCA land holding education occupation is the main major component which acha problem মানে attract the second objective of the study. तो यह the land holding जो land holding में आ रहे सके अलग क्या के ममा यह तक जो the socio economic condition चा में आ रहे प्राय then अगर चलो education second is नामा ये प्रॉब्लम है ये तो rate चाहिए seven land holding पर 80% क्यों रहा that the occupation was 75%, then the education which is 76%. So mo problem na chalo diya ki jo mo problem this is the main component which reflects the socio-economic condition of the tribes in South Tripura. And mo problem chalo so each ma mainly mo jodi tinta bishoy jodi amya arokra henchige जैसे डेवलप करने चुके मोस्ट सोशियो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन चापते ट्राइब में हमारे में अलग क्या के आगामी दिने म्यान करे चुका ये चापते मेन चिका गया then variance pronounce की the variance में अच्छा बागुस प्रॉब्लम है जो अभी हम क्या करते हैं बैठे कर रहे थे वो माचलो मेजर फाइंडिंग को था हाई पॉवर्टी रेट हमें आ रहे low literacy among technical elevation करते नॉइन then dependency on the primary occupation then underutilization of the land resources or the weak representation in government jobs ये चले each of the major finding को इस study में बनाए क्या सुके policy recommendation अच्छा रो improve the education infrastructure जो प्रति सुके the student रो जित जो के चाहे जो प्रति main issue ये चलो then enhance the government employment या चलो खूब यार ने जुदी वाच वो different थे then prevent illegal land transfer that is also a major issue that we have to prevent for that and promote the alternative livelihood not only the primary level আমরা তো tertiary level মানে secondary level লিয়া চলো খারাপ हो ये चलो जो कि जो भविष्य में financial literacy program is very essential কারণ কি মসিগে মানে মেনলি এটা নোমা খুব মানে জমা আমরাতে মানে ডিপোজিট থাকে সেই ওয়াটার ড্রিঙ্কিং এন্ড স্যানিটেশন অ্যাওয়ারনেস অলসো এসেনশিয়াল সো ইজো নাম নামছা the conclusion ma pro vacharo the community remains socially economically vulnerable No. It's not that. The legislative commissioner are the key drivers. जैसे कि जुनारो चेष्टा किया है. Then targeted policy intervention required. Policy intervention is very essential. Then sustainable development planning essential. 저기 약속을 변화시게 भविष्यতে 아사 변화자로 뭐 community 그다음에 있잖아요. 나 그 프로젝트 이처럼 잡라는 것처럼 that this way also you can find out the socio-economic community of the any community. You can find out, you can see what is the socio-economic of the certain community or tribe. But 장수급으로 주가에서 예측을 나올 변화시키 양보해서 저는 양기는 저도 data ya juga proof piara re patso dia bo ba calculation with it statistical tools and other tools with the help of statistical tools and other tools so you can say that ngalu cha icha with proof and certain level is correct. Okay, thank you very much.
So variance on the basis on some hypothesis, what is the analysis? The variance with respect to what?
Component wise flow, ya tak yang bercakap, first component, second component, third component ni jadi le, ya component wise je, dia jadi flow. First namun ini first component, yang total percentage of variance 26%, tapi 209 no. 209. Then some to second sampai 1,327 then 16%, then third component is 13%. Okay, ya so three component aja malah bisa bilang. Harus tu ya karon tu tejarong. It should be the total. The last column is yes, total seperti 1.79, 1.5, 1.3. So above, nama jadi variance itu macam go mana loading पर jadi more than 1% less give, much go pronunciation that component is eligible for taking into the in PCA consideration, means principal conclusion. Jerman ya variance mai ya one and above rare juga, yes ya statistical tools poinnya. Ya sudah work ya 1, 2, 3 the component wise. Ya component itu related. Yes. Component from
Statistical analysis.
Yes. Arahi nomor
literacy rate no mauka boga 68
yes, 2011.
Yes, sir. I think more has increased. I saw that government employee now the 8% of loan receiving.
According to the as per the data collection.
Yeah. So what is the major consequences that face the youth to not to get involved in the government job?
See, government job.
Major consequence
No, actually, we cannot say there is some consequences according to the Chilabo, number of job signature. Yeah, job there are two things. One is literacy rate. Literacy rate, among now project not just whether literacy rate or job or relation Mama study there somehow. Study there. Socioeconomic status ko so now project whether literacy level Mama job level iya cara mengambil concern ho, iya cara concern ho. Nama tu jauh le, iya cakap jauh rau le, iya dapat concern.
Another subject.
Another subject. Ya. Mana ingam mana cakap mana ya.
Sama aja ya, kukulo komponen.
Yes.
Ya the total ya setiap waktu 100% tu ya. Nine component go ya analysis kambo तो यहाँ 9 component को मुझे दे improve क्या हो चुके हैं तो अच्छा से भी हम मामा अच्छा suggest भी हमसे
ये ना तो problem नहीं हो रही है कार ये policy recommendation itu saya tu mana ide tiga lepas ini sebenarnya policy recommendation ni jah they improve the education infrastructure now biasa kau mana very problem ya policy mana dia terus ko mulai then enhance the government employees access are very difficult to say because government employees to get the diplomacy you have to face a competition you have to face so many things so it's very difficult English now biasa is in future that may affect. Okay. The previously illegal land transfer, more Yamaria to go with awareness, Morong game, Kaki, the problem.
orang yang saya cakap nama tengah dulu.
Ya, tengah dulu. Yes. Mana yes, saya one of them vicious circle is one of the thing. Kakek mana kerana vicious circle. Doridra dusta chakra. Doridra dusta nama cahomi nama pen wehomi nama kerja. Ada cara kan nama kainam kapure kainam komprak kan melung kan cara ini semua cara vicious circle is there. So we are in the vicious circle. The vicious circle juga ya juga mana jo booster lure, booster tu na bibina way lure. Ya juga mana overcome क्या हो कीजिए? Yes.
kita awal saya kalau quickly ngasih kita sampai sample size.
Yes.
Ya tu ucai tu mana unit le, kalau itu mana parameter entrepreneurship, bah tu muat supaya insero hidup mana.
Yes.
Ya semoga sahaja dulu kita soalnya semoga kawan lip yang ge, betul harus kisi data improve soal mana.
Right.
Itu kita mana sample size mu juga.
Yes.
Ya nak apa? छोटो small scale insero hidup, atau background macam mana entrepreneurship tu hidup. Ya tu juga harus kisi data improve soal.
Yes. Nah, mana ijau ya juga ngah ijau percaya. Ya betul ngama ucap tu anak tu. Kena kalau household kamu tu cakap mah 37 cuci kilo, dan kiki 37 parts tu cakap mah no problem. Household no problem. 37,000 by 40,000 cakap. Part family jadi 4-5 average 5,000 tu tadi. Boleh? Negligible. The percentage of the data size is very negligible. Sebenarnya kalau dijauh mah तो तेचारो मने हाथ पर लुट रहे तेचारो नाम sample size गान है इजो की जो the camo test use the camo test whether I am right or wrong so somebody will have to interfere whether he is right or wrong the camo test says that the camo test says that if the mane test is more than 40% then you are somehow okay
Sekarang kita sahaja.
juga mulai itu biarkan mana 59% rare juga mana proportional अच्छा ngaman no ingile dan mana correlation is there correlation is good mana itu macam ngam 50 house ni macam
Ya
50 house ni apa yang berapa
All those things are fine. Ya tu cakap tu juga. Reality masih kena ya. Itu ada theory.
ya potential rate miuli 50 itu ya mana je ya tadi jangan mau je macam tu purposive sample mau random je itu there are some sample
ये तो ये को RD block antarita lo.
artikel rupai suri to.
Rupa Surya juga perempuan aja. Rupa Surya.
So tum yang mana?
The number 2, government employment ये जमा तो जोरे पूरा माँ outsourcing रो ले इधर क्या
Outsourcing government employment ऐसे क्या चल? আপাতত ইয়াতে যারা সাধারণত গভর্নমেন্টস এক্সচেকার পর এসে কম সা ইউরেরা আছে যেগুলো এসে এমপ্লয়ি হিসেবে যেমন আচারো অঙ্গনওয়াদি হলে they are not treated as employee even though they are getting some kind of remuneration from the government itself. They are also treated as a government job.
It's a number for alternative livelihood. Yes, so
Alternative livelihood.
Cô cháu mình nói cha cha ai đây như là mong.
Alternative livelihood you see. Alternative livelihood মানে এছাড়াও government job বাকি নিজ নামাত খুম সামাত খুব লুরাবো এবং সেটা ছয়শের বাসী প্রয়োজন মানে যদি অপাশি বাট দ্যাট ইজ অলসো এ কাইন্ড অফ আচরণ future planner মানে ইনকাম জেনারেট করে বলে ইনকাম জেনারেট করে তো না নিন্দ গুম লুথা মানে কিউ খায় খাও তুজা প্যান থা ইয়াদে ছুকি আচরণ ইয়াদে মানে টার্সিয়ারি মোল সেগুলো সেকেন্ডারি লেভেল লাল ইয়াছে ইয়া ছয়শের রাড়ো ছুকি খুমাতো যেমন আর খুব প্রয়োজন আচরণ एजेंट मुमा एजेंट लोग ऐसे मतलब जो LIC एजेंट या कुछ तो सी बात हम स्मॉल सेविंग्स एजेंट ये सब से जो दी ये सब तुम ब्राउन एचर हो यार विशिष्ट फ्लोर पर है কিন্তু ইয়াও সেক্টর তে কিন্তু টার্সিয়ারি সেক্টর তো অ্যাট্রাক্ট করে বিকজ দে আর নট
ওয়ার্কশপ গাড়ি
ওয়ার্কশপ there are so many things those things we think that এই জায়গা মালুম না তোমার আচরে তো পোস্ট অফিস সেভিংস কিন্তু ইয়া সেক্টর তে কিন্তু ইয়া তো রান হয়েছে যেমন আরো করে যেন তবে আইটি সেক্টর হয়তো বা কোনো ব্রাউন তো যাইছে কিন্তু আইটি সেক্টর ভেরি গুড মানে অপরচুনিটি হিরে যে তো আর্নিং কিছু ইজং ইয়া তো বিভিন্ন অল্টারনেটিভ ওয়ে কি রাজেরা
ক্যামেরা যাচা ঠিক থাকে যায় या चलो सब
yes everything ये ले और अच्छा गाड़ी ना तुम ले ना और ओके थैंक यू भाई और हम तो कुछ ना
literacy rate kenapa na literacy rate primarily like India ma 4th number ma ini pura literacy rate ma about 94 या 95%. So yang ma literacy rate nya betul count the signature thala tenga me kita juga yang count to na ki na pura profile se ede ba muro regional language ka bo jada probably ba English Bangla tempat saya ya saya betul.
Okay namanya ya cha definition ini kalau juga main paper ini kalau itu kan itu na last day note ja
the definition
skill of kalai na nasi nah itu packing sa last year kan itu main paper
हाँ इसमें मुझे पर एक्स्ट्रा टाइप के लिए डिटेल पर ला सुनने है कितना के
that one defined literacy is quite skill of reading, writing and arithmetic and the ability to apply them to one's day-to-day life. However, the census authority for the purpose of student knowledge has defined that a person aged 7 and above who can both read and write with understanding in any language is a literate.
तो सुनने होंगे ले प्रति
Yes, would have defined it.
Ui, nói cái này.
I know.
Terus malu juga. Lebih lagi.
Definition salah ho. Ngasih naruh signature main होते हैं ये main paper मतलब चिन्ह तो है brand name kalau main paper में ही रहता है
subjective
yes
Okay. Itu tarik sargo.
no anyway just so गाजा को देखलो अब वो डॉक्टर उषा जाए गाजा प्रो लेते it is basically तो कुछ class PhD पे आऊँ जो कि research methodology course लो रहा है course work पे आ रहा है Khola. So he has tried to tell you what are the things are used. Statistical tools. Or what are the hypotheses to the job questionnaire you give. The questionnaire set up. So he has given you a what is a
The small light.
6-month coursework for PhD. Okay. That's a good you. Love to have a go. That's the plan.
Kita tahu Sargo the law mesti ke from here, moroma students no sir. So tengma IS officer and moroma bu Tripura chief electoral.
Additional.
Okay, addition. Okay, sorry.
Additional chief election.
Additional chief electoral. Alu mesti ke the to khu moroma toughest exam tu moroma UPSC exam. Jadi kalau grade yang suge matno pakha khera leya sa daftar pe leya sa rassi leya. Ya तो वो grade yang वो IS officer flow पमरो. Okay, that's it. Thank you, sir. मोरो बोले को अच्छी भी बहुत लो तो कंप्रा बाहर की दो. Sir, let's put the part and what that collect some more. The put point रो को प्रॉब्लम बाहर की दो. Actually, maybe from the ground, probably in a ceremony, yata Muro or Tara, but Akira, or Penguro, Kangapo, Yamia, the Gorico, or Tuka Muro Tara, Marico. Next thing, Atopeta to Putuma Susanto Sargo, Sarma, the presentation, Muro, Samopra.
So before that, again, I'll inject them. Actually, Dr. Usajan, he belongs to Tripura Civil Service Cadre. So, Tripura Civil Service Cadre or Civil Service, the IS, these are all same only. Okay, it's about the state level or it's about the national level. So, Usajan Babu, TCS probably got he has been in many roles. First job, I think, superintendent of tax. Yeah, LIC. LIC. He was in LIC. Okay, development officer. Yanagaba, he joined superintendent of tax. Yanagaba, he cracked TCS. So cracking TCS also not an easy job. Okay. So abu monaku exam to go to ongo manele Yanokatiao. At this age, he has done PhD from Tripura University on economics. So, I mean, this is an example that you, I mean, Patience. Yes, stage is yours.
Aku suka Bangla ba, gara मैं सुशांत मॉक, खुलेगा वो, but most probably born and brought up in Agartala and outside Tripura. So I don't know that the best interview, but bear with my name. As this thing, this presentation is for the younger generation, so I will continue with English. Agunga Bangalore ma, as a clinical data scientist, thermofisher scientific ma, look at. As you know, it might be one of the world top 100 companies of biotech firm. So as a clinical data scientist, I thought of explaining about artificial intelligence and about the clinical research, what I do and how I came into this position. So I'm basically graduated from life science background, bachelor's in biotech and master's in neuroscience and molecular biology. I cracked exams like Tripura Joint and JNU CEET. So that's how my journey continued, and today I'll be explaining you about artificial intelligence first, then I will go with the clinical research. So can I begin? Yes. Next slide. So basically this is my agenda. As you can see, at first I'll be beginning with what is this introduction to artificial intelligence, not at depth but at a basic level. Secondly, I will go with what is prompt engineering, which yesterday of course through the SWMS he missed it. So I'll put that gap. And then introduction to clinical research, which I do as my role profession, and then role of artificial intelligence in life science and clinical research, how we incorporate it in industrial technology wise. Then benefits of it a little bit. We'll end it with conclusion. Can we move to the next slide? So first of all, what is AI? AI is nothing but like what to say, machine that can think, learn and make decisions, use data, algorithms and computing power designed to stimulate human intelligence. In easy word, it's like refers to the machine, like what to say, how we train or design a machine with natural language processing into an artificial language like Python, machine learning, deep learning, and then where like how we design and systematically programs and day-to-day life converts our task into easy way. So how many have been using generative AIs in day-to-day life? Can I see some hands? What is this? What do you use?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT and? Gemini. Anything else? Okay, Cloudboard or Nano Banana. So what purpose do you use them?
For searching data and information.
Okay, any other else? Like making videos? Coding?
For arts programming language.
Okay. So like the concept of AI is not very new. It started in the 1950s by old scientists. Like they imagined that artificial, some kind of like intelligent machines could be developed, but not in sense of physical form, in a language form. So they made IBM supercomputers. And then it stopped. But recently, after COVID, things changed in 2020. How the like from the time of 2020, generative AIs that came into the picture, ChatGPT, Gemini, Nano Banana, Cloudboard, and many more, etc. DeepSeek. So people were like using them for making content creation in what to say, for fun and all. And as a research professional, we used to collect paper, data, and all any kind of information. And then there are different levels of artificial intelligence. So the narrow artificial intelligence, which we use, like how many have your iPhone? How many have your iPhone? How many people have here?
I'm a poor guy, I don't have.
So you know something called Alexa, Siri. So those are known as the narrow artificial intelligence. So they works on your command, on your voice. Like you can say Siri, call this person. You can say Alexa, play this music, right? So this is known as the narrow artificial intelligence. So like there are major companies like Microsoft, OpenAI, Sources, and Google Chrome. They are now incorporating AIs and like to transform. It can generate revenue, and some people like what to say, they are using it for bad purpose also. But what can we do? There are some good things also, and we should always go using the good habits. So can we move to the next slide? So here I will be explaining about what is prompt engineering. So most of the people have like idea, we have AIs, we have something that we can use it. But the thing is to use that AI, we should know about the clear commands, clear script, how can we proceed or how can we advise it to give us a proper answer and all. For writing books, sometimes for making like what to say, thumbnail of your videos of YouTube or any kind of information that you wanted to make. And before submitting presentation, suppose one day before a seminar or kind of a presentation, how you guys will prepare. You guys can use AI, right? Even I did. Yesterday night I sat at 12 o'clock and today one morning it's ready. And I made 2 presentations for myself and one for Makosi Konjurita. So that's how I made it in short amount of time. For example, like in prompt engineering, the thing that we can use is, in my sense, like I can tell them, like in general, tell me about clinical research. It can give a general answer, like it was found this, that, and how many times and how it is done. And another example is like describe me about Tripura. It will give a general idea. Tripura यहाँ पे है, North East का part है, Seven Sisters में है. Here this is Taj Mahal and all, and it's still a princely state. And if I give it a proper command, please provide me with a bullet points of 150 words or 110 words, something good which is in a vivid structure, not in a vague form. So like it will give me a bullet points, nice form, so that everyone can understand. So every time, like before going into the using those Chat GPT, Gemini, and Aero AIs, I would instruct everyone to know about prompt engineering. And these courses are free in Coursera, Udemy, online you can get them. You don't need to go and have a computer science degree and all. Just 250, 300 cost might be there. You can use those platforms, get the course, do the idea, and then use it for day-to-day purpose. With prompt engineering, I did a course, and after that, I even wrote a book, which is in Amazon right now, and I got 3,500 for that, just by selling it, which I didn't use my hand or my thing, I just used ear to make it. So, which I will be showing you at the end. So, can we move to the next slide? So basically, as I'm from clinical research background, I will be explaining what is the use of clinical research and what is it, what it refers. Basically, do you know how medicine comes into the market, or any kind of food that you will eat, or any kind of drugs are applying cosmetics and all? Have anyone answer? So basically, we do clinical research on human before it comes to the market. So in my hand, 2 patients died by nerves. It is of cancer. It was very heartbreaking for me at the beginning of my journey in this field. They died, but slowly I have to adapt it because I'm part of an source working for the government to do the shady parts of how the medicine comes to the market. And then the life started, and how I came into the developing myself, understanding about this research thing and all more and more. So during the time of COVID, do you know how vaccines came so early, so easily? Basically, normally paracetamol or any kind of medicine, it takes 10 to 9 years to come. But due to the rush of natural epidemic, we had to change the process. So new process came. It is known as 2019 NDCT guidelines, National Clinical Trial Guidelines, that was taken by WHO, US FDA, and in our India we call it CDSCO, Central Drug Center of Organization of India, DCGI. We all made the guidelines, and then how right now this industry has been booming. So from doing trials on human, I jumped into artificial intelligence data things by first of all it took me 1 year to understand what is clinical trial, how many phases are there. It start from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in hospitals, they do 3 and 4. And there is one more step known as 5, which I will come later, and which is not that much important. In 0 is done on animals, like monkeys, wither mouse, lab rats, and anything else like we will target lizards. After that, we will, phase 1, we are going to choose for healthy human beings. They are voluntarily giving their body for trials, or like those who are poor background, like they know about it and they are in need of money. They are fully healthy body, they will be coming, we will be getting the ideas, and then we will be formulating the protocol based on the results of the blood reports or in what environment. And this kind of things are done mostly in our India, like AIMS, and even different kinds of institutes are there, which are famous for this kind of shady stuff. And then after the we will be understanding the how the basic medicine will work. Then on next level, we are going to target for the patients who are having those diseases. For example, if anyone diabetic, anyone with cancer, anyone with TB, tuberculosis. So we'll be targeting those on phase 2. And these participants will be from something 100 to 200 people. And after that, when we get a success report from this stage, then comes in real world evidence. In phase 3, we will be going into cooperating with different hospitals, different parts of the India. It will be chosen by geographically indication. Reports are needed from north, east, west, and south and northeast. Northeast is very new to those districts. By the time I did, it was the beginning scope. I came with I catch the flow of the wind when the clinical trial was needed when COVID came. So that was many things came up, rules changed, guidelines changed, and with those things, I got a good exposure at less time. There was huge bulk of patients, and they are ready to do trial of COVID because we don't know we will survive or not. That time it was the situation due to the epidemic, where half of the people were afraid, like we may pass out right now if I don't take it.
Because at that time you did not know about the Epstein file.
Yes.
Had you known, then you would not have fear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So from phase 3, it will be on health, it will be on targeted patient in different hospitals. From patient will be like 1,000 to 4,000. It's from all over India. Data is collected. Mainly from for our northeast, it's very less. It's there in Dreams, Manipur. It's in Guwahati. 3 hospitals are there: Marwadi, Zero Cancer Institute, and Guwahati Medical College. And Shillong Dreams is just recently started on northeast side. So we have less data. In future, I might bring this thing in Tripura. So that's my plan. So I am spreading this knowledge and idea to you guys. In future, if I bring this thing, I will try to connect with you all. After that, in phase 4. Phase 4 is done like when the market, we got a report. The report has been already submitted to the government, and the government will give us a permission. It can go ahead, but still we need one more confirmation batch. That's why we are targeting for phase 4, where on real world evidence, it will be taken a time of 5 to 6 years, 5 to 7 years. So here is the catch. In previously, we used to take so much amount of time. Right now, with the help of AI, we can just direct them. Please provide us at less time. How can we do it? So they will directly give us focus on this age. Go with penetrates, that is 0 to 12, or go with matrix, old people, 64, based on their like what to say, whatever their indication is, and then move to the healthy middle-aged patients. That is like people like me from 20 to 41 or 50, you can say. Guess my age. But still I was okay. No issues. So on after that, like what to say, once the medicine is properly coming to the market, we are going to get it like that's how we are going to get the paracetamol or Dolo 650. The mostly used, right? How many of you use Dolo 650? For example, if you get high pressure, fever and all, no one, all are healthy bodies. Nice. So this is something like in clinical research, I told, but artificial intelligence is used mostly on drug discovery. How many of you from life science background? Can I see hands and all? No one? So in drug discovery and any kind of molecule which is targeted to the body, how many of you know how cancer occurs? Okay, let me tell you, it's due to the tumors and all, P15 gene, it occurs cancer and all inside the body of a human being, or there can be like issues like cataract, or there can be issues where like you will be forming deformity hand. It is due to the genetic factor, those can be now changed when there is a thing called test tube babies and all. So here with the help of artificial intelligence, they are modifying which number of DNA is matching or missing in that baby. We will try to take it from their parents and fix it in the test tube babies, and that babies can become healthy. So that's how this like what we say biomarker identification means. And in personalized medicine means like for example some kind of drug like that can be extracted from this kind of plant. So we don't know what kind of like drug it is, but our AI, if you take it, we go to mountains, like you visit sometimes the mountains and all. You can take a photo of any medicinal plant and ask any kind of artificial intelligence to tell you any kind of medicine can be extracted or not. So based on that also we can, like in some kind of situation when you are stuck in middle of the jungle, lost, and you saw a medicinal plant, you can figure it out what is the use of it by the help of artificial intelligence. So that is also known as personalized medicine. So can I move to the next slide? I mostly told this in my previous slide itself, benefits of artificial intelligence in one full thing. There is no request of making it batch. Simply for fun. You can take it to the next slide. So So how many of you think like what is the time limit to make one paracetamol medicine, and what is the cost? Previous generation.
3 रुपए पैसा तो 3 रुपए 3 rupees. But I don't know.
Time it was like 7 to 10 years. We were, and it's for it's like paisa ke like when you manufacture things, it's paisa ke barabar hai. 1 paisa. And which comes in market become 3 rupees. And then 3 rupees after GST goes on became 10 rupees. And right now by traveling or shipping charges it became 20 rupees. So that's how medicine comes into the market. But with the help of artificial intelligence, a company can set up their different organization in different part of the India. The same brand, one pharma company can put their like sectors in different part of the country, region, and in one country with their like molecular, whatever it is, there if they put the super AI or something like that, itself we can prepare the molecule and tell them at what optimization, like based on the region, temperatures are different. So at what optimization temperature is needed or how it can be cost effective, and even step by step, value of what to say, resource or labor also changes. Because I have been to many states. Whatever is cheaper in Bihar, I will get higher in Bangalore. It's like emptying my pocket. Whatever is cheaper in Assam, it will be more cheaper in Tripura. So that's what I wanted to say about. Any questions? Did I miss anything?
Yes. See, clinical trial after phase 3, confirmation for the medicine efficacy, okay, confirm the medicine go production kya mere liya. Okay. After that, you are testing on human. When you test on human body?
From phase first itself, healthy humans.
First itself?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then that time, knowingly, it's very interesting. I mean, in IIM Bangalore, we came to know there are many clinical trials in Zompare. This man was knowing that you will be dying, but even then, it was applied. And consent was not taken also. So, the board legal suits then after the huge compensation, the company had to give. Like this. So clinical trials, it's a marquee, but
here actually, right now we take the consent form and then Anguta chap or signature or whatever it is mandatory. And if anything happens, they dies and all, company will always compensate.
Exactly. So वो अभी चालू हुआ मतलब पहले नहीं था पहले तो बहुत
2019 NCT guide.
After that, you see, you are applying on real the medicine, and then you are applying a placebo.
Yes,
placebo. That concept is there.
It's to say that differentiate how the molecule will work in like one patient or how it's a comparative study. Study by study, sometimes there may be 3 molecules. The molecules made by scientists, effective one, a placebo, and a molecule which is already available in the market. So we can do comparative studies like. Comparative study in the sense checking how much our molecule will give, how much that placebo patient are surviving or dying, and how much this marketly already present medicine के साथ कितना comparison we can do. How much strength is that medicine, कितना दिन में patient को ठीक करता है, कितना temperature में वो ठीक होता है, कैसे उसका health food habits में digestion और ingestion में कैसा होता है, we check those things.
So after all this confirmation, then finally the government clearance. US में तो US में का FDA. In India, who is the authority? CDSC. Yeah. After that confirmation only, then you can start production.
After confirmation, phase 4 से production शुरू होता है. And there is one more phase known as phase 5, which is very secretive. Because you can see some medicine after Johnson & Johnson, it causes cancer. It came to know after so many years. It has been for a long time. So then government can ask for phase 5 to check the more safetiness. And उसमें भी अगर fail होता है, then we are going to cancel whole from phase 0 to 1 जितना भी पैसा लगा है सब cancel. Forget about it.
So my last question was has Sushanta has become an effective contributor in making one medicine? Please tell name of that medicine.
you know Glenmark company?
Huh?
Glenmark company?
Yes.
So there I effective is nasal D, something was there, which is during the time of COVID it was used
Nasal
for
spray.
nasal spray, nasal D. So it became like, it was targeted for COVID, but luckily it became good for the people who are having sneezing or breathing issues. Now it's widely used. So that one was like how I have seen from end to beginning. Another trial which I did is secretive. Even I work for Zycop D. Sorry, flu vaccine. I know how many of you have given?
I'm commission.
Even for flu vaccine, Zycop.
What was the age of that study trial?
During the time of COVID, it was just 3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
Okay.
Due to the COVID time, it was pressurized. If there was no COVID, same thing would have taken 9 years.
No, people are saying that the COVID thing, whether it is taken, I know. There's still, the risk is there. Suppose the person may, risk of these things, heart attack, risk of these things, brain attack, or something like that.
Suddenly all young people are dying.
It's kind of
Oh, I see.
the one who have taken Covishield are having better survival. Vaccine have some risk and affect the body a little bit. So we have to maintain our healthy life cycle. Mostly there is some trigger while taking those medicines, it's a genetic medicine. It changes the genetic codon inside a human being. We are made of biologically we are made of a gene. The gene code has been altered by this medicine. So some things like stress, some things like food habits, something like sleep cycle, it triggers those effectiveness by which you can get heart attack, stroke, trauma, and even depressive.
Okay, understood. Another thing is that we cannot avoid taking this paracetamol. We cannot avoid sometimes O2 also when we are suffering this loose motion or something like that. So when people, especially the medicines, practitioners, no? They say no, those things are not. What do you say about it?
When I work as a pharma company, I don't take medicine. I don't take. I have fever, I will go survive, stay with this within 5 days or 10 days. I will take hot water with those putting black pepper and all. I have not taken any medicine since I joined this clinical research. Not a single one, only the vaccine. So I said, right.
So you
are avoiding these things.
He's recommending naturopathy.
Naturopathy, yeah.
Now there is something called general medicine. How many of you know?
I know Janaushadhi.
Janaushadhi. It's very much effective because mostly local treatments and local Ayurvedic things are adapting. So as I work on allopathic and those stuffs, I would suggest everyone to go with Janaushadhi most because time लगता है उसमें, but it means your life will be expanded a little bit.
And again, it is interesting. I mean, anyway, it will take some time. They say, thing is that, so generic medicine, Janaushadhi जैसा market क्या है, तो उसका क्या है? वो आपकी जो फार्मा जो कंपनी बनाता है या कोई ऐसे छोटा मोटा how cost is so low?
The cost is low because government are focusing on the scientists who are working specifically with those botanical items. Things like they have the homeopathic knowledge and they have the knowledge of how the medicine takes time and all. It's made by those old people, old scientists and all, who are knowledgeable under different government sections.
So that means क्या है वो क्या है Ramdev also comes under Janaushadhi.
No, that I would say doesn't come under Patanjali is a very worse thing. Even Patanjali does clinical trial. You won't believe I gave interview for Patanjali one time for clinical research when I was like here and I wanted to jump. But luckily I got in MSCO, which made me nice. So I jumped there.
Okay.
I was one submission to you. You see, in our community there are so many Onaji also or something like that, no? So still it's going on. Why don't you future. It's not possible.
Actually,
In future.
about
In
this-
longer period, we can just see whether that can be revived.
Actually, when I was doing my master's, I did on urinary tract infection bacteria kits. I tried to develop those. But I tried to kill those with the help of Mogasin that is available in Assam. Mogasin protein is very much useful for cleaning clothes and all, golden threads, something kind of. But I extracted the protein and killed it to make a medicine, like to kill UTI bacteria. It's a microbiology part. So it was like fun for me to kill something, kill a bacteria, which is available in the market and all. So that time I consulted with Kochi to make me understand, talk with some village people who have the knowledge of medicines. Even I consulted with Gautam Mama, asking them to guide me somewhere to with those people. I went to few people, they were explaining, they are not understanding, and I am not understanding them. It was the thing. There is a communication barrier, so I had to stop that project or plan. In future, if I get support, I would like to write a book, like to revive our medicinal knowledge about this one, like culture, how we can do. So in future, I might connect with you guys to get a guidance on it. Once I'm free, once I'm back of the place where I stay right now, I will be free soon. So I might take work from home, roam around here and there. So that time I might listen you go to Mama and this thing. So I will try to revive those natural therapies or medicines.
So, to get into career as clinical, what we should call you? Clinical?
Right now I'm a clinical data scientist.
Data science. So, you should have which qualification? Bachelor of Biotechnology or Biology also? Or
Masters.
Which are the streams?
Masters of Life Science, that falls under microbiology, biotechnology, biochemistry, and molecular biology, neuroscience. And one more thing is there which is not coming right now in my mind. So these are the 5 you can take it.
MSc Biology also.
Yes, MSc Zoology, Botany, and CDZ. Anything else? Yes, there is something from Kodwinda, I guess. It's an excellent presentation. Nice.
Thank you. I mean, actually, it is real. I mean, background, total life is not simple. Life is not simple. In fact, when I went to IIM Bangalore, evaluation to management practice all these things. I mean, always clinical trials about there. Best evaluation techniques. Clinical trial trial to social science evaluation, all these things. Follow. So, as a whole, I mean, pharma industry, medicine because all these processes are involved. The cost of that administrative cost, these are passed on to the patients. So, Susanto, thank you very much. Very nice.
Hello. Gitu tanggal Susanto Sago. Aku ngatong rin ako